So, exactly as you are finding yourself, why not start to allow the eyelids to soften? And if it feels more appropriate today to keep a soft gaze toward the ground, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, allow the eyelids to completely settle upon the eyeballs. Letting that settling feeling wash through and over the face so that the cheeks relax, the jaw relaxes, the forehead smooths out. And then simply just take a few moments to tune in to the breath that is here. In your current environment, with everything that is present, tuning into the breath. In and out through the nose, just notice the pattern of in-breath and out-breath. Notice as you tune into your breath, how it is experienced. Is it deep? Is it long? Is it quick and shallow? Just notice the characteristics of the breath. Without too much judgment, more of an observation. And know as we develop this practice today that you can always come back to the breath as your anchor, your place of return. If the guidance is too layered or complex, drop back into the breath and stay with that. Today's tension dissolving meditation is inclusive of breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and a short contemplation meditation. So let's start with shaping the breath. Our soothing breath includes a breath in for a count of 4 or 6 and an exhale for double the length. So in your own time, go ahead and take a breath, counting whatever it gets to, and then gently controlled exhale releases from the mouth, and you make it count double whatever the inhale was. So the inhale is a breath of fresh air, quite literally, in through the nose. And the exhale is controlled and slow through the mouth. A soothing breath. And as you do this breathing technique, connect to the earth beneath you, connect to the sense of ground, feeling supported and held, free to breathe. Staying with this for the next few moments, shared in through the nose, counting the breath, and doubling the length for the exhale. And just one more round in this way. And then gently returning to an easy breath, natural, without any intentional molding or shaping. Notice how it feels to be on the back of that gentle breath work. Did it shift anything for you within? And from here, we're going to go on a journey of progressive muscle relaxation. You can either make this a physical experience, doing the actions I describe, or you can make it a practice of the mind, imagining that you were doing that with your physical form. I'll leave that choice with you. And today we start in the soles of the feet. So bringing your complete awareness down into the soles of your feet, I invite you to squeeze and hug the toes, the soles in toward themselves. So it's like your feet are gripping in for 5. Keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet entirely. Like butter melting, they relax and release. Notice how it feels to engage and then release. Is the contrast greater? And we continue up through the legs. So the next thing you can either experience physically or imagine is that the calves and the lower legs engage. And if you want to do that physically, flexing the feet, so pressing your feet and lifting the toes towards your face, energizing the heels of the feet so that the calves switch on. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the lower legs. Connect to your breath. Notice the feeling of the lower legs after the engagement and the release. And then moving through the knees, up into the upper thighs now. And again, we engage here, so feel the thigh muscles drawing in toward each other. Again, you could flex the feet, engage, hug the legs together. Feel the heels of the feet actively involved for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the length of the legs. Softening entirely the legs. Noticing the sensations present in the legs on the back of that engagement. And if you could relax them just 2% more, how would that feel? And then allowing your awareness to filter up into the hips and the glutes, inclusive of the pelvic region. And for the next few moments, engage the glutes, squeeze the glutes toward each other, squeeze the hips inward for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the groin, relax the glutes, the hips soften. As if the bones could breathe and relax and make the muscles like silk. Notice the sensations here. And now I invite your complete awareness to drop into the palms of your hands. either physically or mentally, squeezing the hands, creating fists, squeeze the palms, squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the hands, soften them, let the fingers unfurl. Notice a sense of deep relaxation here in the palms of the hands, and just let your awareness sit there. Drifting your awareness now up into the forearms and the elbows. And we're going to engage the lower arms by creating fists once again and drawing the fist in toward your elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the arms entirely. Soften them. And then focusing on the upper arms now, we do the same action with the hands, creating 2 balls, drawing the energy in, bringing the balls of the hands up toward the shoulders, engaging the upper arms and the shoulders for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the arms completely. Like butter melting, the arms drip back down. And then allowing your awareness to drop into the lower stomach, the torso, inclusive of the clavicular region and the shoulder blades. So the entire torso. And here we're going to draw our underarms in, hugging the arms into the rib cage. Engage the abdominal muscles for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Completely relax the torso. Allow release to filter through the cells of the torso. Torso finding space through this relaxation. And with that space, the breath takes up more residence. And then allowing the awareness to drift up now into the neck, the face, the entire head, inclusive of the ears. And for the last area that we tense separately, it will be the facial muscles. So if you feel comfortable to do so, squeeze the entire face toward itself like a little raisin. Tightly squeeze for 3, for 2, and 1. Smooth out the face. Completely relax all of the micro muscles in the face, inclusive of the micro muscles throughout the scalp, the neck, the ears. It's like the cells that are all connected in the face. Just release and relax. And for our final exploration with progressive muscle relaxation, I invite you to engage and energize the entire body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften the entire body. Let the breath be your focus now as the body relaxes furthermore. Resting your awareness on the surface of the breath as it comes in, goes out. And today's contemplation on the back of that muscle relaxation, if your body were illuminated with one color on the back of that practice, what color would the body reflect? And imagine that color were beaming from every cell of you out into the environment in which you're in. And we close with an affirmation on this theme. I give myself permission to reside in this body free of tension. I give myself permission to reside in this body free of tension. Take the last few moments to simply become aware of the body and all of the sensations that are present. There may be a fizziness to the sensations, there may be a calm dullness. Just notice for the last few moments in practice. And then start to deepen the breath once again, becoming aware of the support beneath you, the ground beneath your feet. And in your own time, when it feels right to do so, blink the eyes open and come back into your space. Moving forward with more space and less tension.